Facebook, please permit me to use this music. I have no copyright over it. Thank you. Yeah, good evening, Pierre France. Before we proceed today, come on the chair before I virtual. Ọ bụ n'afa Chukwu, ọ bụ n'afa Chukwu okike abịa mma, ọ bụ n'afa ndị mbụ na ndị egede. Asị ndị ododo unu bịa nụrụ onu m. Wee kpọkuo nna n'ọma ụwa, wee kpọkuo ezumezu nna n'ọma ụwa. Wee sị ndị ododo ka ị nụrụ onu m. Wee kpọkuo mmụọ niile dị n'obi m, n'obi ezumezu. Ododo kwunu nụrụ onu m. Wee kpọkuo eke nga ezumezu, kpọkuo akpụrụ ọmụma ezumezu, kpọkuo elu mgbara ezumezu, kpọkuo okuku ezumezu, kpọkuo ọjị ezumezu, wee kpọkuo nke na-eze ọnya ya alụkwụsị na ya ji wee bịa ụwa na-arụrụ ya ọrụ. Wee kpọkuo mmiri ya nke na-eze ọnya mmiri ya. Wee kpọkuo mmụọ niile dị n'obi ezumezu na ododo onye akpọ na-akpọ ibie. Ị na-akpọkwa mmụọ ọma ka ị na-akpọ. Onye na-asụ nke unu n'ọdụ m nọkwanụ aka ji ọfọ na-ekwu. Na-asị na ọ ya dụrụ na mma mbọsị eke, mbọsị onye, mbọsị afọ, mbọsị nkwọ. Na mgbo n'aka dị na mma bụ ihe ọma, mgbo n'aka ekpe ihe ọma. Nụọ n'ilu ka mma ga na-aga n'ilu na oke nwe na amali n'ilu. Na ọmụmụ ewu ugwu na nwa mmadụ ya nkọ. Wee kpọkuo mmụọ niile nje mmụọ na mmụọ na nụrụ m ọgụ. Maazị ododo kwunu nụrụ onu m. Ewelu m onye ndu maazị na nke wee tinye n'aka unu. Ọkụ unu zipụtara ọrụ a. Wee kpọkuo ekwensu Igbo niile. Wee kpọkuo mmụọ na-apụ apụ. Wee kpọkuo mmụọ na-agala Igbo ozi. Wee kpọkuo mmiri niile dị n'ala Igbo. Wee kpọkuo alụkwụsị niile dị n'ala Igbo. Maazị ododo kwunu nụrụ onu m. Akpọkuo m aja ala Igbo. Maazị ododo kwunu nụrụ onu m. Kpọkuo mmụọ nwoke, mmụọ nwaanyị. Maazị kwunu nụrụ onu m. Kpọkuo eze nwaanyị bi na mmiri, eze nwoke bi na mmiri si kwunu nụrụ onu m. Maazị ododo. Dịkwa na onye ndu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Ọ na Abuja. Ka unu chewe ya n'aka na chewe ya n'aka ekpe. Na ndị ya dị ka echi na echi ada agwụ agwụ. Na onye si na isi ya na-atụ aja ya eji na wezere mmiri. Na nwa amụ mgbọsọ afọ. Wee kpọkọ aja na nji aga. Onye si ododo. N'ụkwụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Kunu chewe ya. Unu ama bunye ya nlakpodi ya mmiri. Mba. N'ihi na nwata bụrụ agwụ bụrụ ilo niile dị n'agwa na-egbu nwata. Nna ukwu sị na ọ bụrụ mmadụ dị ndụ ya kpọpụta Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Kama n'obu unu ya eme n'ebe ọ nọ. Na ọrụ unu zipụtara ya na ọ ya agarụ ya, na ọ ya agụrụ ya. Ana ọgalugo nnata ọ ya natalu. Na onye ọbụla nke na-echere ya dị echiche ya eji ya na-ewezere mmiri. Wee na-asị ododo. Onwe mmụọ mejọ, mmụọ ikwu nne ya, mmụọ ikwu nne ya, mmiri, ana, o mejọ. Asị ododo biko iwu unu datuo. N'ihi na ọkụkọ zọrọ ụmụ ya na-egbu ya. Iwu unu datuo. Ocheche wee pata nataluo. Na nke o kwesịrị ime na ọ ya eme. N'ihi na iwu ndị gboo. N'ihi na anyị gbakọtụrụ n'azụ. Bet mmụọ dị n'ala Igbo ebinigo. Anyị na-asị ododo unu. Ka unu chebe ya. chewe ya n'aka ma n'aka ekpe na ọṅụọ mmiri na mmiri ọya aṅụ ya bụrụ ọgwụgwọ ọya, olie nri ọya bụrụ ọgwụgwọ ọya, okiri ikuku ọya bụrụ ọgwụgwọ ọya. Ọ nwoke ọ nwaanyị na-echere ya dị echiche ajejiba na agba ezili mmiri. Ọ nwoke ọ nwaanyị na-echere ya dị echiche mgbosi eke, mgbosi onye, mgbosi afọ ajejiba na ezili mmiri. N'ihi na echiche ka na-eche agụ n'anya fụlọ agụ na ọsọ na-eme na mgbe nta dịrị agba eke ọgba ya agba ọwụla ịchọ mma na maazị Nnamdi Kanu ya dịka mkpume ndị kpere mmiri eburuchi n'alụ mkpume ozuru ike. N'ihi na otutu ọkpa na-etu ọkpa nne ya na ajịrịja na ihe ọma ya eme n'isi maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Ndụ ya ya adị asị dodo kwunu nchewe ya dubi ya n'afọ ndị dị na ndụ a. Echiche ọjọọ ka iwe ọjọọ eche ka ọ nachie back to ebe a nọba. Chewe nwoke nọ n'ime, chewe nwaanyị nọ n'ime ya, anyị wee wolu ESN wee tinye n'aka unu ndị na-echiri anyị obodo wee na-asị dodo kwunu ncheweba mbọsị eke, mbọsị onye, mbọsị afọ, mbọsị nkwọ wee wekwu onwe anyị nwa IPOB wee tinye n'aka unu na-asị dodo kwunu nchebe anyị, kwunu lopụrụ anyị atagba n'ime anyị, atagba n'ikpe ọka lopụcha enyi ya. Anyị bụ mmadụ dị ndụ kama unu nọ na mmụọ, unu na-afụ n'ife, unu na-afụ na nzuzo. Unu mara atagbacha n'ime anyị n'ofu n'ofu lopụcha enyi ya n'afọ ndị dị na ndị ana. Ise 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 ise. IPOB one family, IPOB one family, one family, IPOB. This is Maazị Ezumezu aka Nwa Ekwensu. As I welcome you, please may you welcome others. It's very important as you come in, please endeavor to like and share. It's very important. You know, Facebook is fighting. The enemy within is fighting. The enemy external is fighting. But that will not stop us. That will not stop us. Our message is getting to them. Our message is getting to them. In as much as all those fights against us to suppress our message, but the message is still getting to them. Ekene Mundi na ekene Munda na ekene Chinoma ụwa, ekene Ezumezu. Asị m dodo. N'ihi na ọ bụla n'ike aka m wee na-ekene ma hard calls, those who share my message. Asị m ekene dịrị unu. So today's topic, for the flyer, as in stop further incarceration of Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. It should stop. It is time to let him go. It is time. But before we proceed, before I back away also, there is a video I would like us to take a look.
to the former secessionist state of Biafra. And luckily, we have our resident history buff, Jeff Abramowitz, in studio. Jeff, hello and welcome, and thank you for joining me.
Thank you. I'd like to start by quoting the Bible, which is not something I do often or even at all for that matter, from the book of Ecclesiastes. That which has been shall be, that which has been done shall be done. There is nothing new under the sun.
So how does that connect to Biafra?
Because we are talking about a civil war, the Nigerian Civil War, which was one of the world's great humanitarian crises of its time. Still resonates in Africa. It was a war when the eastern part of Nigeria, which was mainly Christian, dominated by the Igbo tribe, broke away from Muslim-dominated West Nigeria, its own state Biafra, fought a brutal, bitter war, held out for 3 years, but then was starved into submission. The estimates are that 1 million people died in 3 years. I'm going to say that again, 1 million people. At one stage, they were estimating 3,000 to 5,000 people a day.
I just want to draw our viewers' attention to the photos on the screen of these poor, starving children.
This is the thing. Nobody paid much attention to the war.
Right.
It was just Africans fighting each other, which, at the risk of being labeled a racist, was what the West was used to seeing throughout the 1960s. But then photographers got into Biafra and took these photographs and brought, especially a man called Donald McCullen, but not only here. They brought back photographs of the starving, of the dying, and the conscience of the world was outraged. Now, Nigeria put a blockade on Biafra, total blockade. They were helped by Russia and a Western state I won't mention, but I will say that the British cabinet papers of the time make very interesting reading. No medicine or food could get into Biafra. People starved. There were relief flights coming in, but not enough to keep them alive. There were missionaries in Biafra who did amazing work. I think it was the Irish Holy Ghost Order. If I get the name wrong, I apologize. I'm not that clued up on Irish Catholic orders.
That's all right.
But they did amazing work. And the organization Doctors Without Borders was founded as a result of Biafra. The conscience of the world. These pictures, the pictures we saw of the starving children, it was the great humanitarian cause of the day.
And now pictures like these are used all around the world to try to convince people to donate money to Africa. And
right.
This was the beginning
Biafra's
of that.
Luck or bad luck was that there weren't a bunch of egomaniacal pop stars to sing a song about them. But they died. They didn't survive.
All right, Jeff Abramowitz, thank you so much for joining me today.
Yeah, with all due respect to the man, the estimated he gave was not actually correct. The death toll of the people is more than 5 million people. More than 5 million people. This was between 1967 to 1970 when the world turned a blind eye. When the world turned a blind eye on the genocide against the Biafran, against us. They're trying to wipe us out. They're trying to wipe us out from the map. But the little did they know is that I Wundibo. This was when the world decided to keep quiet, to allow the world to wipe us out. And we went into that war without nothing. It was in the midst of the war we started building the weapon we use against the Nigeria state. They also use salvation, food salvation. There was a blockage of food, that food will not come into Biafra land. And the world turned a blind eyes. They want to terminate us from the face of the earth. The world said nothing. Countries like Egypt, like Russia, like name it, UK supported Nigeria to fight against us. Against us. But guess what? We are the children of those you want to wipe out between 1967 to 1970. And we say it is time to let Biafra go. It is time to restore Biafra. You know, when I see people saying we stand with Israel, we stand with Israel, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, our leader Maznan Kalo is connected to Israel. And he said that Biafra will be very, very close. People are taking stand. Neither Israel or Palestine. But I ask them, when the world want to wipe us out from the face of the earth, who stand with the Biafra? Who stand with us? Tell me that foreign country, that Westerners, that Western state that stand with us openly and to come to defend us. But they turn their blind eyes on us. They turn their blind eyes on us. As a matter of fact, this is my own personal objective. In the case of the war going on in Israel and Palestine, collectively, we stand with Israel as Biafra because we believe that we have common. We believe that we have a lot of things in common with Israel in terms of Jewish, because after 8 days we circumcised, the same thing Israel did, and other things. But the fact is that land, before the Ottoman Empire, or during the time of Ottoman Empire, who is in that land? Because then there was no state like Palestine. There was no state like Palestine. Who are in that land that's occupied by Palestinians and Israel today? Who are in that land? Let's ask this question and let the truth come out. Because I can remember during the time of Arafat, he said that the people living in that land have the skin like me. Their skin is just like my skin. So we ask, who is in that land? Why? How did they disappear? How did they disappear? How did they disappear? Because during the time of Ottoman Empire, there was no state like Palestine. Israel was formed in 1948, just of yesterday. But Palestinians, there was no state like Palestine. But who is in that land? Who are the people? It's a question I will let the world to give us an answer. We saw a video from one member of EU Parliament. One member of EU Parliament. I think Claire, they call her Claire, I think from Ireland. She's from Ireland. Let's listen to what she said. Let's listen. It's very important. Let's listen to what she said. Claire Daly. Yeah. Let's listen to what she said.
40 years, but I have never seen anything like what is being unleashed in Gaza in full public view while the world watches it unfold. 10 days of relentless airstrikes, 1 in 1,000 people murdered by the Israeli government in a week, open declarations of siege, 24 hours of fuel, electricity and water left, collective punishment on innocent people, all illegal, all war crimes. And when the EU should have been arguing for a ceasefire, for the upholding of international law, for the protection of civilians, Ursula von der Leyen touches down in Tel Aviv to photo op the preparation of a genocide and says Europe stands with Israel now and in the days to come. How dare she? She has no authority in foreign affairs matter. She does not speak for me. She does not speak for Ireland, and she does not speak for the citizens of Europe. We stand for peace. We stand for justice for the people of Palestine and for the upholding of international law. It's long past the time that this woman exited the stage. It's time for her to go and for the International Criminal Court
So
to
the debate is closed.
So my take on what she said, because she was against the European Union president, that's what she said. She doesn't speak for her. She doesn't speak for her country. She doesn't speak for anybody. But let me ask her. My land has been under siege. Biafra land has been under siege. Houses are destroyed. They have been under siege by air, by land, for months. Nobody's talking about it. Does it mean that black man don't want anything? My own land has been under siege in Imo State, in part of Anambra State, in Ebonyi State. They have been killing people there. They have air bomber in Imo State. Nobody is talking about it. When Ukraine issue started, everybody was talking about Ukraine. Then about Israel and Palestine, everybody was talking about it. How about a Caribbean land called Africa? How about what is going on in Biafra land? How about what is going on there? Why nobody is talking about it in the mainstream media? Why nobody is talking about it in the international mainstream media? Why are people not debating about it? United Nations, the group called Working Committee, gave Nigeria 6 months to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Up to today, Nigeria did not release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Why nobody is talking about it? Why are they not talking about it in EU? If you are talking about it secretly, we want it to be open, just the way the clear Daily is expressing his view, is hitting the hammer. We want people to start talking about it, about what is happening to us, about our people killed on daily basis by Nigerian terrorists. We want people to start talking about it openly, about incarceration of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in DSS dungeon in Abuja. We want people to start asking Nigeria questions about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We want the world to compare Nigeria to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today. Stand with Israel, stand with Palestinians. It's okay, no. But how about what is happening to me, to my own people? How about what is happening to my own people? How about what is happening to my leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Who is talking about it? Who is standing for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in international communities? Who? You guys are doing business with us. Game of interest. Game of interest. Instead, you can go underground. Okay, this. without nobody knowing what is going on. We want it to be open, just the same way the Clay Daly is talking about it in EU Parliament. Is condemning the European president that is not speaking for her or her country or anybody else. Who is talking about Mazin Nandekano? A man that was kidnapped in Kenya and extraordinary rendition in Nigeria. The two courts have set him free. Umaya High Court in Aba and Appeal Court have set him free. Who is talking about it? Who is standing for her, for the injustice against Mazina Ndekanu? We are in court in United Kingdom. Our United Kingdom is turning around, is dodging, beating around the bush about their own citizen being kidnapped in Kenya and extraordinary rendition in Nigeria. Who is talking about it? Who is talking about us? Who is talking about the destruction in Imo State? The killings in Imo State? Who is talking about it? Let me bring this thing.
One woman made decoration here. Behind her was classic restaurant and bar owned by Zagobi. Kedin Oriendo Ehimemban. Nka bo Ehime guest house. Steinboard. Le bonkre lote shebari bonkre abari where they have for there. I tala ho no boda. Ke henda choro ka ime no boda. Na he nwere victim in a human ban no does not mean na on the human ban no many. Now this is Ema Beer Parlor. Egwari ogwam ban no. Batara na yo senye maka. At Oriendo. A human ban no known as a Kenko. They were all burned down today by the military men of Nigeria. Leka hasi werengwa ahia mmadụ laa ya n'iyi. Onye a na ha bịara akụwasha shop ya ndị niile na ọha mere ihe mere na ehime mba anọ. Biko nọ, anyị taga ahụhụ n'obodo a hapụ nọ ndị mmadụ ka ha ji ike. Ndị mmadụ akwala akwararị tie mkpu n'oke olu na-ajụ sị ha mere gịnị. Lekwu ya shop ndị mmadụ nga ndị mmadụ na-achọ ihe ha na-eri ma ndị kwaga akwa. Ndị akwagacha akwarịghị agịdị. Erega ose, erege nnu. Achọga ihe ha na ụmụ ha na-eri, emebishiere ha ihe ha ji eri nnu. Ka otu ha chọrọ ka ndị a were survive again. Ịgbara shop ọkụ, kwa wostu, kwafu ofe. Ka eke chọrọ ka ndị mmadụ were survive n'obodo a. Legodi, agbacha everywhere ọkụ. Ihe a ime ahịa ọrịa ndụ. Ma ebe ndị mmadụ na-ana azụ mmanụ. You see, onye ọbụla dịcha stranded. Biko dịka ị na-enweta ozi a na-share this video ka ndị mmadụ na-ama ihe mege n'obodo a. Otu esi ataga ya ahụ. Ndị ọzọ mege ihe ebutere ya ndị ọzọ. Anyị tala ahụ n'obodo a. Now here shop Sunshine ebe ọ na-akwa akwa along Omunumo Road na ehime mba nnọ Oria Ndụ kpọmkwem. Ka ụzọ gawara Rehemi Peace Center ehime mba anọ. Ewe shop nọ n'akụkụ ya one woman nọ. Ebe a ka a na-asa car wash. Atụtụra shop niile nọ n'obodo a gbaa ya ọkụ. Ndị mmadụ nọ n'ime ọhịa webe ndị pụtaga ezi n'obodo a. share one this video. This is Mbano TV reporting. Kandi marna ma ihe mege n'obodo a. Ụmụnne m daalụkwan. For Mbano updates, make sure you follow this page.
So I'm asking the world, I'm asking the EU Parliament, who is talking about this injustice to my own people, an injury to one is an injury to all. I'm asking the same question to PM Carrier Daily, who is talking about my own people. Does it mean that we are not human? CNN have never talked about the destruction, the genocide to my own, against my own people. The destruction against my own people. BBC have never taken it up. Even Ilo News, I've never. But when it happened in Ukraine, all the international mainstream media were there. It happened in Israel, Palestine, all of them were there. But when it comes to Biafra, the whole world will be mute. When it comes to Biafra, the whole world will be mute, will be quiet. The whole world will turn the blind eye. Because Nigeria is a company. Because my own land, my own people, we have all the resources in Nigeria, and all the foreign companies are there sucking it away. They are there grabbing whatever they want to grab, stealing. That's why they refuse to talk, because they are benefiting from the injustice against my own people. They are benefiting. If you want to stand with Israel, no problem. You want to start with Palestinians, no problem. But who is talking about my own people? Who is talking about my own leader? Who is standing with my leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Who is standing with Biafra? Who? Does it mean we are not human beings? Does it mean we're not human beings? There's genocide going on in Imo State, ethnic cleansing in part of Anambra State, in Ebonyi. Who is talking about it? Look at the proscribed Nigeria government against Ipob. Since 2018, Nigeria government have been running away from their courts. Why didn't the international community compel Nigeria to face their own courts? Why didn't the international community compel Nigeria to face their own courts? Why did the UN, United Nations, tell Nigeria, you must, if you don't do this, we'll give you sanction? When it was announced last year, after that 6 months, the 6 months have come and gone. What happened? Nothing. Former British commissioner in Nigeria, Catalan, went to UN to lobby them. All of them closed mouth. All of them were mute. They are not saying anything up to today. African Union, mute. But you know what? Biafra is God's kingdom on this earth, and Biafra shall come. Biafra shall come. With you, without you, Biafra shall come, because Okike, Chukwu, is with us. Biafra shall come. Nigeria government proscribed Ipob since 2018, and we are going to court, and Nigeria government is running away from their court. First, let me bring the video up. I want us to hear from Barrister Aloy Ejimako. Let's hear from Barrister Marco.
By the Court of Appeal expeditiously. We had this very strong confidence that the appeal has a lot of merit. So let us just go by the proposition that the Court of Appeal determined the appeal quickly enough and remove the terrorist act on IPOB and de-proscribed it. Nnamdi Kanu wouldn't have been rendition from Kenya because there wouldn't be any basis in law to charge him as a terrorist or as a leader of a terrorist organization if the Court of Appeal had reversed that very egregious ruling of the Federal High Court ex parte. That sort of thing happens, the man on the street might start thinking that is it because the case has merit and the Court of Appeal, somebody somewhere, not the Court of Appeal, somebody somewhere is feeling that there is no other way of determining this case except to say that the order prescribing IPOB was not a good order and reverse it. So it affected Nnamdi Kanu and it also affected thousands of IPOB members within Nigeria who have either been arrested, detained, tortured, or even extrajudicially killed based on this terrorist tag. The rules of engagement of Nigerian security forces when they encounter terrorists is shoot to kill, not even shoot to man. If you are lucky, you will be arrested and unreasonable force may be levied on you, but they may spare your life. So the reason that we are very dead set and very passionate about bringing this appeal to closure and hopefully winning it is to remove that danger confronting millions of supposed IPOB members, because there's nobody that wears IPOB as a label or has it stamped on his face. So the law enforcement authorities go on suppositions and assumptions. So mostly Igbo youths and some from the South, they just have to have this minimal suspicion that you possess the characteristics of being an IPOB member. There's no register.
So, who is talking about it? I asked the international community. I am asking the PM from Ireland, European Union, UN. Who is talking about this? Since 2018, Nigeria government proscribed IPOB, and since then, they have been running away from their courts. We went to appeal courts. They have been postponing the case, running away from their courts. IPOB is not a terrorist organization. IPOB were freedom fighters. All we have is our flag, our ballot, and we ask for a referendum. This is what Nnamdi Kanu is demanding. And they turn around to proscribe us. And what did the world say about it? Did the world compel Nigeria to make sure justice is done? Is there any sanction on it? No. Is there any sanction about the extraordinary rendition of Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria? The answer is no. The world is not talking about it. The United States of America is not talking about it. UK is not talking about it. EU is not talking about it. Because All of them have game of interest in Nigeria. Our resources. They are benefiting from our resources. That's why they keep moods. But when it happen in Western world, CNN, Al Jazeera, all of them will pick it. It happened in Ukraine, they take it up. It happened in Israel, Palestine, they take it up. But in Biafra land, in Nigeria, they created. They said, no, don't mind those people. No. It's time we start asking difficult questions to these people. It's time. Why? How would an organization like United Nations give Nigeria mandate what to do, and Nigeria fought it, and no action against Nigeria? Instead, they even invited the forged certificate president to address United Nations, but it was the same country that the fought your demand. You ask Nigeria government to release Mazen Kanu that is committed no crime, and Nigeria government refused to do that. What did the United Nations did? Nothing. Rather, Catalonia went underground to start bribing all of you guys. And up to today, did you guys say anything? Nothing. But the president came to address people. In United Nations, a country that defaults your demand, you guys are all business men and women in United Nations. This United Nations supposed to be closed and reshuffle. Honestly, United Nations supposed to reshuffle, close down, and start again, because a lot of things that's going on there is nothing to write home about. A lot of injustice. They determine when to take action, the people that are going to take action or not. When it comes in issue of Biafra, you guys turn a blind eyes. It's an ordinary rendition. It's an international crime. It's an ordinary rendition. It's an international crime. But in the case of Mazen Kanu, did America made any statement on it up to today? The answer is no. Have United Kingdom make any statement about it? The answer is no. How about UN? How about EU? But you know what? You guys cannot stop a determined people. We are determined to have our land. We are determined to restore our motherland, Biafra. Guns and bullets cannot stop us. Today, we have a news from Nigeria DSS telling the world that the insecurity going on in Southeast is not Biafra agitation. I can't say one number one. I can't say one number one. I can't say one number one. Today, the Nigeria government, state security DSS, is telling the world that the insecurity in Southeast is not Biafra agitation. But before now, a lot of blackmail on Mazen Kanu. Before now, they have projected a lot to the international community that Mazen Kanu is causing insecurity in Southeast. But today, I can't say about Chukwuokike Abiam is exposing them. Chukwuokike Abiam is exposing them. Today, so-called DSS is telling you guys that the insecurity in Southeast is not a Biafra station, which we have been telling you guys since. That the insecurity in Southeast, the majority of it is sponsored by politicians. By politicians. Majority of it is sponsored by politicians. Let's get a video on Senator Nnaji that's contesting under Labour Party, Labour Party in Imo State. He said the killings of those securities is political. He said it's political. He said what is going on is political. And on this note, our leader to be released. Release Mazinan Kano now. He's an innocent man. He's a freedom fighter. All he demanded is referendum. Release Mazinan Kano. Because let's take a look again to this man. What he said.
Attack on security officers along Omar Maku Road in the Himembano local government area of Imo State.
I'm very, very sad. It's not I already have my position on these issues. I mean, it's very well known. This shouldn't happen in a place where there is government. There is no government here. It's absence of governance. That's why this is happening. This is the exact location I bought for the Nigerian police. This land here is the land I acquired to build the Himembano police station. Exactly opposite where these people were slaughtered. If there was police presence, security around this area, this kind of thing wouldn't have happened. But government has allowed these criminals a free rein. They have taken over our space. Can you imagine? Just here, look at this land there. This bush here. That's the land I acquired for Nigerian police, for Himembano police station. They share a common fence with this property here. Massive land, bigger than this.
He also inspected buildings, shelves, and properties allegedly destroyed by soldiers.
This is the problem with our society now. The rule of the jungle is prevailing now. And that's what's increasing the spread of lawlessness in the society. When people witness this now, they will become lawless themselves. There is no rule of law anymore in this country. Anyway, when you have a governor who doesn't obey court orders, governor don't obey rule of law, don't obey court orders. And look at this. What is the meaning of this? GOC is too deep to call these young men to order. I know they are angry, but that's not the way. They are supposed to be the protectors of life, not to kill, not to destroy lives. The essence of governance is to protect lives and property. Come on, this is wrong. This shouldn't happen at all. Sometimes you lead by example. This is wrong. Very, very wrong. In the midst of all the hunger, all the poverty, all the suffering, where do they start from? Tell me, where will these people start from? These people, they are not guilty of killing these soldiers. So what is their crime? The police should do their work of investigation and fish out the killers. They have helicopters, they have drones, they have information. Let them activate it and get the culprits and leave innocent people alone. My government, this can never happen. We'll have vigilante in every local government in the country. We equip police. Look at that place. Exactly opposite where these men were killed. It's the land I bought for to rebuild the Imembano police station. Let me go and show you people the area command that was damaged that I to rebuild. It was dynamited, destroyed. See, so I repaired 9 APC so that these men will not be killed. Like Allah will be protected. Up till now, the commissioner of police has not been able to deliver them to me. I spent 100 million of my hard-earned money. I don't have any security vote. I've been supporting police and civil defense and military over the years, the DSS, providing them with vehicles. This is political. They want to make a member not ungovernable because I'm from here. It's just politics. This is politics. Nothing else. These people are vehicles. This is political. They want to make a member not ungovernable because I'm from here. It's just politics. This is politics. Providing them with vehicles. This is political. They want to make a member not ungovernable because I'm from here. It's just politics. This is politics. Nothing else. These people are innocent, so that they will now say that this is the headquarters of Ipob, so that they will descend on us.
This is Senator Naji that is contesting under the Labour Party governorship. He told you because we are not more informed than him. He told you it's political, it's politics, because he was from that community in Mbano. Or if una Africa kwa nke we eziokwu. Opus of them man. Dave Umaye. Emma Kisi will go with federal government against Mazina and the Kano. Second time we did to work it out. Opus of them man. Emma Kisi will go. You know Dave Umaye against Mazina and the Kano. Whether that we're making a really true. Because we know we have the intel before the reporter expose it more. That the reason why Mazina Kano is there is because of you. You never allow it to happen. If not, during the time of Buhari, our leader could have been out. But because of re-election coming up November, next month, we said no, because you felt that it will have a negative impact when Mazina Kano will be released. But the nice thing here is that the whole world have understand and know who is working against Mazina Kano directly. You. The second person, Dave Umaye. Aya Mogo Kita. Only now work with the federal government, with Asa Fulani, to hold Mazina Kano. It's you. Opus of them man. It's obvious now. Aya Mogo Kita. Now Kaji Mazina Kano is going Opus of them man. And all this is so nice, because when we are saying it before Sarah the Reporter expose it, people don't believe us. But now it's obvious. And you know what that means. Release Mazina Kano now. Okay, now going before. I give flag na you know, na na-egbu anyị na-emire na. Anasị na mmiri azo na ọ ya ma onye ukwu ma onye nta. Today, ka ọ dị, ọkwa stage 1 ka anọ. This is just stage 1. Stage 1 ka anọ, ka bakwa stage 2. Everywhere na-agba everywhere na-agba oke n'ọsọ ngwolo n'ọsọ. Aka bakwa stage 2. Stage 1 ka anọ. Other people, they take advantage of it now. The men people pụta akwa. Because mechanic get position as in the $1. Politicians are taking advantage on it. How about the people, the indigenous, when they say yes, we are out for our freedom? Okay, aka na nwa enu ala ụdị ndị weta isi ọ dị like this onye ọbụla n'ọsọ ụfọdụ agbanago Asaba, ụfọdụ agbanago Igwe Ọcha, ụfọdụ agbanago Abuja, ụfọdụ agbanago Lagos. That is why our own man, our own brother Anyidon, well, Anyidon is a nice guy. I'm not going to talk any hills thing on him. He's a nice guy. He have an open heart. You know, he understands what we are fighting for. And you don't understand that. You understand what we are looking for. And as a matter of fact, and you don't always know where he comes from. But look at the great party he did 10 years in music industry. That excuse me, network, sorry, no. If not that insecurity in Igbo land, believe me, that occasion, that party, Anyidon did in Lagos, he will do it in Igbo land. I know him because he's the kind of person that wants his people, want to get close to his people. He's the kind of person that wants anything good to his people. Taking that show to Lagos. Do you know how much money they have taken from Southeast to Lagos? Do you know? But oga na-ekwu then. Anyị na-akpa na-asị lapụ ndị miscreant anụ, lapụ ndị Ipob anụ. But all said to go today. Okeno songolo n'ụlọ onye ọbụla n'ọsọ. All said to go. Let's bring that party of Anyidon. Let's bring it up a bit. With the proper information, when we try to disconnection, oh yeah, give me attention.
High life singer, musician, songwriter, and performing artist Frank Ifeanyi, known by his stage name Anyidon, commemorated his decade-long presence on stage at the Muson Center in Victoria Island, Lagos, on the 15th of October 2023. Anyidon took this opportunity to reflect on his musical journey, shedding light on both the challenges he faced and the achievement he garnered over the past 10 years. The event drew in a diverse audience, including friends, family, and notable personalities such as Cubana Chief Priest, E-Money, amongst others. The atmosphere was electrified with special performances by Ugochi, Peruzzi, and Casey, all of which left the audience thoroughly entertained and enthralled. Here are the highlights.
Anyidon's 10 years on stage, and he's someone who've been friends for many years. I've always liked his music, and I've watched him grow from.
So you can see, he take this show to Lagos. Why? Because of the insecurity in Southeast. No, the insecurity in Southeast. Oge a na-agwụ then na ihe na-achị ime na ọya na mmiri na-achị izo na ọya ma onye ukwu ọya ma onye nta. And mmiri ọka ezookwu ahụ mmiri aka ezowere atọ because ndị nọ na-awụ ndị take advantage on ihe a na-eme. The main people aka apụta donye ilu or do like this. The main people are doing you or do like this. This show take it to Lagos. Do you know how many millions was taken from Southeast to Lagos on this particular show? Because someone don't made this show in Southeast or no Nimo State. Do you know how much income we be in Imo State? Omeya na Enugu, Omeya na Oka, Omeya na Ebonyi, Omeya na Abia. Do you know how much this will generate to the state? But to Lagos. But then when we are saying it, forget those people. But today, to go on, those governors that proscribe IPOB, some of them are no more today. Some of them have went out. Obiano na nwarụ nkịta na America. Obiano na nwarụ nwa nkịta na America. Nkịta ka ọ na-anwụgharị na America. No security na-esu ya. Ọ nọzi obodo nwe security. But his own state, ọ kọtụ the boot wee destroy ya na-agbagharịa today. But ọ na America nwụrụ nwa nkịta na-anwụgharị. Ndị Chineke ya akpọ ọkụ. Ndị Chineke ya akpọ ọkụ. Ndị Chineke ya akpọ ọkụ. Those governors then proscribe IPOB because of Fulani Janjaweed told them to do so for their personal gain. How far today? Those people have promised heaven and earth, president, vice president. How far today? For you to kill your own people, for you to buy your own people. How far today? Have you not deceived? When you sell your brother to the enemy, even the enemy will not trust you. When you sell your brother to the enemy, even the buyer will not trust you. Malone Ife. Look at Fulani Janjaweed. You claim that you are so educated, you are a professor, you are that. But ordinary Fulani Janjaweed is ruling you. Is dictating what's happening in Nigeria. So, Andon did that show in Lagos because of the insecurity in the land. Now we are saying, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now. Stop further incarceration of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because everybody have seen that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is clean. The two courts have set him free, including UN. Nigeria government is running away from their own court. In their appeal court, the case of Ipob proscribed. They are running away from the court. The people are not talking about it. Nobody's talking about it. But everybody wants to stand with Israel. Everybody wants to stand with Palestinians. Everybody wants to stand with Ukraine. Who is going to stand with Biafran? Who is going to stand with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Who is standing with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Who is standing with Biafra? No one. Let's come together and unite and fight this common enemy. Come together, unite and fight this common enemy. You sell out. Those of you that have bought over, man can sell it. If they bought you over, it will not stop what we are doing. No, it will not stop what we are doing. He said if they will bought you over, but it will not stop what we are doing. Release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now. Release him. DSS have said that the insecurity in Nigeria, in Southeast, is not Ipob, it's not Biafra agitation, it's not Biafra struggle, it's politician. Let's play that one more video from Senator Naj. What he said. I want you guys to see the level of corruption.
all the police stations in the entire Kigwe zone have been destroyed. Government has not done anything about it. Athanasius Nejidena, I repaired the area command at Oriago. They came and dynamited it again. I bought land to fix the one, because the one in Himembanoma is rented place. So I acquired a house. So they said that one is inside, that they need to build it along the road. So I acquired another land now, massive land, to build another police station. Do you know what happened? I spoke with the former IG. I said, please help. I need men at that location. So he gave go ahead. The men that came confided in me, a very intelligent officer, mobile police officer. He said, sir, look, if you want this thing to work, we need an armored personnel carrier, an APC, stationed here, so that the men will be protected and protect the contractors rebuilding the place. Then when they settle down, that informants will come and tell them who this was, then they will route them. So they will move to Himembano and build that one, move to Itubo and repair that one. So they need APCs, armored personnel carriers, to protect the men's lives, because they are being killed. Do you know what I did? I appealed to the IG to the Commissioner of Police for armored personnel. He said it doesn't have any. That the ones the governor supplied, they have shared it. So that they have about 10 that are dilapidated. I said, do you want me to fix them? He said, if I can. I called Innocent. Innocent came, looked at them, said he can fix them. He gave me a bill of 180 million. We negotiated. He said, okay, that he will concede 20 as his own input into this, that since I'm doing this on my own, that he's so impressed. I gave him 100 million down payment. Do you know what happened? They fixed 6. They released 1 to me. I said, how about, because the agreement was I'll take 5, then 4 will be shared in Imo, other areas, not only my area that is facing insecurity. Okay? Even though I'm from Okigwe zone, I'm an Imo citizen. And my friends are from Olo, and they don't go home any longer. So I sympathize with them. And that's where the governor comes from. So I said, okay, the rest will be put in Olo, but the 5 for my senatorial zone. They agreed. Only for them to say they don't have drivers. After I have fixed the APCs. So they gave me only 1 APC. That's what was used during that presidential election, to patrol around the place so that people could go and vote. Then I have my daughter was in hospital in Nashville. So I had to rush, and they needed my attention. So I was not there for the House of Assembly elections. Only for me to see on television House of Assembly members being escorted with APCs all over Imo State on that day of election. I was shocked to my marrow. So I've written a letter to this IG because it doesn't make any sense. I have supported the Nigerian police. I have donated over 11 vehicles to the police because security is important to me. We can't, this thing I'm preaching, that we should have a vibrant economy. It can't happen with, as since Okiro till today, I've been donating vehicles to police. You understand me? So, and this 100.
So, Biafrans, hope you guys heard his lamentation about the security in the land. They are the cause. They play a role. Even him, he plays role in it. They are the politicians that spoil the land. And he's still a politician when they proscribed Ipob. What did he say? Nothing. All those injustices, nothing. And you can see how many millions he spent through his own personal pocket to secure his place. But still yet, it was not secure. Still yet, it was not secure. They are part of it. You can hear him when he said that a lot of people are not coming home anymore. Insecurity. The highest you can do, call for the release of Mazina Nkanu. You are from Imo State. Call your governor, although you are contesting against him. Call him. Tell him, Nalapu aka oji. Nalapu aka oji. But we are happy that we now know and the world know who is holding Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. It is clear and it is more danger to Hope Uzodinma and the Devil Mai APC government. That's why you can see annual fear Utobo, this Utobo Chineke ya akpọ ọkụ na Favour gịnị Chineke ya akpọkwa ọkụ. Chineke ya akpọ ndị ọkụ. In a campaigning for Hope Uzodinma, nwoke ọbara ọbara aka ọbara ọbara gburu people. Once they pay them money, they will be Biafrans, we have not forgotten this chief priest Kobana when he shared phones to Imolites, and that was what led to killing of a lot of people. But that phone he shared was code. We are not forgetting that. I can't forget there. I can't forget there. The government, the state government, use him, this chief Kobana, to share phone, a code, they code. And through that phone, a lot of people megane wouldn't allow more was in Ketata. You can't forget it. I can't forget it there. A day I die, I pray some okay. Maybe women. Kone chile ne umunde ba na la mo na anwa dị happy. Obezi is Imo State. Lagos go Obezi. Mbatakwa na abatalo yena. But na yeko na more organize. Follow Favour Chineke ya kpokwa ọkụ. Ibia campaign nwoke aka ọpala. The man gburu munai in the east of Igbo land. E go no gburu de mmadi. People na-ebe akwa. People na-ebe so akwa. Ghana State, Amen community the empty today. Amen community the empty today. When you see that now, Biafra, let's bring it up. You welcome Maka Biafra. Chineke ya welcome.
Something years ago, Odumegwu wanted Biafra through confrontation to federal government, and he was not able to achieve it with the amount of money available to him, arising from the father's wealth and other well-meaning Igbo people. 50-something years after, how do you think that thing that didn't work will now work in a digital age? So it doesn't make sense to any reasonable mind and should not be supported by any reasonable mind. I said in many fora that 50-something years ago, Odumegwu wanted Biafra through confrontation to federal government, and he was not able to achieve it with the amount of money available to him, arising from the father's wealth and other well-meaning Igbo people. 50-something years after, how do you think that that thing that didn't work will now work in a digital age? So it doesn't make sense to any reasonable mind and should not be supported by any reasonable mind.
So Biafrans, onye ka na-akpọ Hope Uzodimma, nwoke aka ọbara ọbara, nwoke aka ọbara ọbara. He said it open that he's going to bomb the community by air, and at the end of the day, bomb it. He did what he said. The same man that stand on pulpit to deceive his subjects, telling them by December 4,000 Imolites will be in Western world to secure a job. That he had a job for them in Europe, 4,000 youths, and he called this person a governor. He called this man someone that loves his people, someone that wants to send 4,000 of his youths, of his subjects, to another man's country for a job. How about his community? How about his community? He wants to send out 4,000 youths to the Western world. How about his state? What is happening in his state? You don't want, because there is no hope of job in the state. All he wanted is to work for Fulani Janjaweed. But he wants to send 4,000 youths abroad. He wants to send 4,000 youths abroad. $4,000 youths abroad. Because you have chosen to work with Fulani Janjaweed. Not because you want to be a governor. Because you want to be a governor. Everything that has starting have end. Everything that have starting, it will not be on power for all the days of your life. Today, Obiano na America today na nwana nketa na street. A day will come, you will step out from that power. A day will come, you will step from that power. Biafrans, we want to commend a governor of Abia State, Oti. As a onye mee nke ọma, anyị gwe ya. Onye mee nke ọma gịnị mee, anyị mee gịnị, anyị gwe ya. I commend the Oti for taking a bold step against this Fulani Janjaweed. I commend Governor Oti by taking a bold step what will favor his people. I commend Governor Oti by turning Abia State to something good. The Fulani Janjaweed are not happy with him because he have told them that Long Panther must be used by the indigene. He told them that when you're a Long Panther, don't forget that this Long Panther will all use the kind of way you do with this thing. He will float to this boy. It was the same old use of canon let chamber that Nigeria is not fair for him. That Nigeria have done a lot of injustice to him. That he sponsored this, he sponsored PDP, he sponsored that with his own money. But they turn around to pay him back with bad coins. If somebody like Ojus Okano that did all those things for the Northerners, and today they disappointed him, even the president Senate president, who are you? That's why when I look at this Udene, or would that now the northerners can use someone like Jim Wobodo and dump him. Use the dump wire. Use those so many Igbo people. Upon a murder them, dump them. Oh, yeah, was Chukwuka of Webu. Bob na Wobu, not to talk about him. But we want to commend Oti for taking the bull by horn. We don't care about our people in the north. We don't care about our people in the Lagos. If they ask them to leave, let them relocate, because before now, they have been destroying their stuff. They have been destroying their building. So it is better we start to build our own land. We start to take advantage of our own land. Because when they chase you away from the north, will they all still chase you away from your own land? When they chase you away from the west, will they also chase you away from your own land? That's what happened, no? Lord Panta, do you know how many lands, how many acres of land Odus Okalu gave to these people? And that place was the office of kidnappers. Because when they kidnap, they run in there, flying herdsmen. Today, they are crying. If they want to take action, let them take action. Because we have seen it all. They have taken the action before now. We remember what happened to our people that are doing into trade, medicine. What can government did to them? Seize all their products and resell it to their people. Close all their pharmaceutical shop. Seize their product and resell it to their people. How about what is going on in Lagos? They are destroying Igbos, their stores, Igbos shops. So don't tell me when you do this, it will affect our people in the north or in the west. Onye jinana. Another emezi osiso. Na we apagala aja. We are on the ground. Yes. Governor T, we thank you. Let's listen to them.
Also calling on the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that Northerners came out in mass to vote for you and vote for you to become the President, and today you are the President and Commander-in-Chief. The Northerners are asking for your protection. Northerners are asking for the protection of your government. We are quiet because we are law-abiding, because we respect authority, because we respect our elders. Our religion and culture taught us to be merciful, to be respectful, and to obey the laws.
Our families are living in a school after this demolition. Many houses were demolished, shops were demolished, our people have been arrested, and even as I'm talking to you now, some of our members are still with the military at 14th Brigade or Hafia. We have tried all our best to see that they have been released, and up to now, they have not been released.
So Biafra, the video is not clear. It was on Law Banta. The state governor have told them to leave and demolish all their bacha. Because if you go there, all bacha are all there. But when we went to their land, We develop their land. We build structures. We build massive structures. But if they come to our land, they will look bacha, lower bacha. Go to Lord Banta now. Oh, bacha hello there. Tell me one Yoruba man that built an estate in Igbo land. No. Tell me one Hausa man that built an estate in Igbo land. No. Tell me one Fulani man that built an estate in Igbo land. No. But apart from Igbo land, Igbos are building companies, investing, but at the same time they are rejecting Igbos. So I can Governor Oti for taking the boom by the arm by standing on his ground. So today they are calling on President Tinubu to come to their aid. That Northerners voted them. They don't want to take law into their land, into their hands. You cannot do that nonsense in Igbo. Sorry, no, it was my network. I'm not against Muslim or any religion, no. But you must respect others. It cannot because of you want to worship your God and you block the public road. How about people that are going to other places? How about maybe someone that want to take his wife to hospital, or someone that is not okay, they want to rush to hospital and the road is blocked? How about it? So if you say that you don't want to take law into your land, it's not an Igbo land, you know. Or Oziaba, Enyimba boys. You can't try nonsense. So we are not Wali people. What he did in Wali to block road, and when the guy want to complain, you guys beat hell out of him, and destroy his keke. That cannot take place in Aba or in any part of Igbo land. Because if you guys do it, you know what's going to happen. If you guys do it, you know what is going to happen. The Igbos of yesterday is not the Igbos of today. The Igbos of yesterday is not the Igbos of today. Men no get joy. I ain't with the joy at all. I ain't with the joy. So the best thing for you is to obey the governor. Because when they destroy our property in Lagos, we have no choice. We obey the state government. When they destroy our property in Kano, in Kaduna, in the north, we have no choice. We obey the government. But you want in our land, you are calling on federal government to come to your aid. Chineke kpọọ unu ọkụ. Chineke kpọọ unu ọkụ. Biafrans, I have one more topic before I go, about this annual fair, Simon Epa. Because anytime I saw this message, it said about Mazda and Kano, believe me, honestly, I'm not happy. Honestly, I'm not happy. Anytime Nlote about that tweet about our leader, that annual fair Simon Epa tweet, I'm not happy. When we tell you guys that some people are planning to attack our leader when our leader is out, you can say we don't know what we are saying. But the little did they know that Mazda Kano did not send by himself. Chukwu zitere Mazda Kano. Chukwu okike abịama zitere ya. All those things he's doing is not by himself. For those of you that were used, for those of you that are planning when Mazen Kanu will be out, you will hold him to ransom. Take a walk. For Simon Eber to say that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will come to Finland on a land table with him, Chineke ya akpọghị ọkụ. Chineke ya akpọghị ọkụ ka m gwara. For you imepe ọnụ, because the game you are playing in the southeast, and that was people's mind, that people are not happy the way they are buying us. They buy us at Head Bridge. They buy us at Umaya High School, Enugu, Iguacha, Obibo. Everywhere they buy us, people are not happy. And when they see someone that retaliates, people rejoice and give acknowledgement towards it. And you want to use that to take advantage on Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. You are no Chineke kpọọ ọkụ Simon Ekpa. The same men you are using. I know I said I will never speak here against our men. For those that fighting with your hearts, taking guns up to defend our land, whether you are in my side or not in my side, I will never speak ill against you. I will always pray for you. But if you are fighting it genuine for the solution of Biafra, we guide you. But if you have an intention outside it, they will expose you. And I have to also. So Simon Ekpa, you think you can use it? You can use it against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, saying that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, if he come out and denounce and sabotage Biafra and speak to Biafra, Biafra will not listen to him. ESM will not listen to him. Oye Kebo, can even go on this journey? Can even go on this journey? Nothing. Or what do we go on this journey? We are talking here on Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. On what Mazen Kanu bag that now? He want to give up on Biafra struggle. On what Mazen Kanu bag he want to give up on Biafra struggle. In order for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, he batali anafa. Chineke ya kpọrọ ọkụ. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said, any day, honor, now n'ụla wee lụọ ya na nlọ that you want to sabotage Biafra, may Chukwu Okike abịa ma take his life up. May Chukwu Okike take his life. That if God did not take his life, you know that God does not exist. That the same man came in a tweet that if he come and sabotage Biafra, he will give order, nobody will listen to him. And if they release him, he will come to Finland on the land table with you. When you are pleading to interview Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, begging, if not Adama Brown, that bring another idea to our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and ask that you should take the oath online for you to interview our leader. You're gonna report those things. You're gonna report. Oh yeah, with this guy. Oh, you might not on my page, but let me kick you out. And if you come back again and talk nonsense, I block you. If you want to defend your Simon, come in and let me bring you in. Come in. But if you are here to insult me on my little page, I will block you hell out of you. It's no onye let me kick you out now. Okay, there. Okay. Bye-bye. Blocking can you kita blocking. Blocking. Choose. Bye. Blocking. Slam na-ebe echi. Ịmara na nke onye bata. Oh, blocking. Bye-bye. Write nonsense again. Let me see you again. Yeah, but on another platform again. I will also block you there. Yeah. So, nke a agago. Ọ batakwa na another platform. I will block him there again. So the same person, the same man, gago nga maka Biafra. Nke a na-eme ya 3 times. The first one, Ojukwu intervene. Oge Ojukwu nọ ndụ. The second one was 215. Ọgachapụta. The third one nke ọ nọ now. And he said that I will be on ground. I will lead from the front. You don't even know how to. Okay. Hold on. I don't even know how to block. Ọ na ama amala mma amụ ya na amụta ya na ma block ọgụ. Ma amụrụ ya ma block ọgụ. Ịmara na nke onye ịbata. Chele. Ịma na nke onye ịbata. Ọ maazị ezumezu eke enwe ekwensu. Okay, ngwa dekweta again ka m fụ na. Dekweta again akwụmamala block. Yeah, dekweta again ka m fụ na. Yeah. Dekweta again ka m fụ. Ka Chineke kpọọ ha ọkụ. Dekwete. That again ka m fụ. Si ebe ọzọ batakwa again, I will block you. So Maazị Nnamdi said, I'm coming back and I will lead from the front. Today, on the ground, on the lead from the front. Then you think not those people or few people not by your side. Ki eji we give a condition to our leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Chineke ya kpọọ ọkụ Simon Ekpa. Onye Chineke gọziri agọzi ọgọzighị ya. No one become great through any imitation. You are trying to imitate Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Everything. You see that now, no, the way Maazị Nnamdi Kanu was born, that was the same way he was born. Mazin can create a M branch. He created M branch. Mazin can create a man saw dragon flag on. It's not going. I was dragon. He paid take a good brew. At a point, he was like that. In the art of Mazin can he will message. At a point, in a go that Mazin can send a message. The same person that he will not take instruction from, they will take a message. If you how stupid it is. If you how stupid it is. If you how stupid it is. I want blame so much. Because the only people who blame so much, Chika Paul doesn't make an enemy at the gates. Because they work with you and you use them and oversmart them and you use them to shine. There was just like the same time when I was protecting you then, even before those ones. I wonder somebody like Chiamaka Ajele, he have put these tweets from you against Mazin Kanu, talking ill of Mazin Kanu. Chiamaka Ajele, if let me go, somebody like you. Because I know that now, Biafra to Gnobi. I know that you know to Biafra with your art, with your best of ability. I'm that one. No matter I'm not going to think, I know. Somebody like Biafra voice. 247, I know. Somebody like another one, look at my father, about 4 of them. That's Biafra, no. They are fighting Biafra with honesty. They will see such tweet from Simon, they will keep quiet. You guys will not tell him to go and put that tweet down. On what the master can do that now, he will betray Biafra. Somebody that's even in presence of his father. He said that if they ask him to sacrifice his parents for Biafrans, he will do that. That's all he has to sacrifice anything. So now you mean. Today his parents is no more. I was there going only week ago. Okay, only week ago, nothing. They asked you, come on, will you go back to Biafra land, to Nigeria? He said no, that you will not go. That if you go, you will be killed. But someone who that now, either I get Biafra or I die. Now I can't know that he will come and he will betray any other. Now I can't know he should come to Finland to be in the land table with you for discussion. I say what? Chineke kpọọ ọkụ. A na-atụdo gị ego. Oh yeah, can school no na PM. Freedom fighter. Na un champion. Na agbalụ na egwu. Ndị freedom fighter. Oh yeah. Na ndị freedom fighter. Oh yeah.
Out here on the road chasing my dream because I know I'm chasing for me. All along the mango, my love. But I'm cutting the show, my love. If you want to let you come alone, if you find anybody, the money I want to the year with the people to love. Want to get a shot, get it to love. So love, I want to get another one. I go take and do it in I love. Waiting you love, do it in I love. Waiting I love, I go know how we love that. I go know people, cause I'm money changer. Oh, no, no, the ways that Mr. Money changer. Just carry on, if you no time. Bad boy thing, I did fine, and at the same time.
Onye ndụ na-atọ ụtọ like this ọ na-abụ freedom fighter. Onye ndụ na-atọ ụtọ like this Only now quando like this. Only now quando like this. Now but holy, holy, holy with champagne naka on a freedom fighter. Tell me any video if you go Maznan Kano bago holy. Just show me one video. A lot of players go man America and Canada. Show me one. Because anytime if they even a weird Makaiba name his people. Even a woman's nan they come, Makiba name his people. Even a woman's nan can because even his people are passed through. Even a woman's nan they come because his people are punishing. Can never know herself. Even a wokum. The all PM moon. Prime Minister moon. What the champagne naka? Now. The same person not challenge Maznan Kano. That Maznan Kano will come to Finland in a round table with him to discuss. To discuss what can Najo? To discuss what can Najo? Bausa Moneta. Not on your nail that day now, your biko. To interview Maznan Kano. When Maznan Kano discover that you have not taken oaths. Now your biko. If not Adama Brown, as I said, that bring another idea and tell our leader that let them minister you oath online. And I would have said, after then, you will go to your units in Finland to minister your oaths. That was what Maznan told you. That was he told you. And since he refused to do that, that makes you are not, you didn't take oaths. It was the same you because in actual frame then, it was the same you that went to pay money for you to interview Professor Lumba. You pay money to interview him. And at the end of the day, Gilime, he may will interview. Because the man Afugo, the kind of person, the man Afugo, what you are looking for in actual frame. In actual frame, in actual relevant. You may point on why that now when you are a chairman of Igbo community in Finland, you told them that nobody will bring Biafra flag, and nobody bring Biafra flag. That means the one working on Finland. No man working on Finland. It didn't matter the moon or there. You see, a man the Biafra flag where but onye cable. Anama onye cable. Esibe agaba onye. I want to work on there. Oh, my Judea. You hear what that nobody should bring Biafra flag and they maintain it. It will not black. It can't be not be many, no. Okay, well, I can share as a Jew on in the way. In a Maznan kind of condition that when Maznan can come out, he will come to Finland in the land table with you. When kids you one or two things in where they are now. At least the can go no. Get Monty. You can go. I'm not going here before. See the way na pen power the way they tell the way na pen power. If these people not under you today, gentle, and co. Under you today. When our leader come out, Pim, our leader Yehu, all of them will turn 360 degree and obey source of Mazin and the Kano. Go and mark it somewhere. Mark here somewhere. Mark here somewhere. Do you know why? Because Obulo Mazin can zip to the where. Obulo zip to the where. Chukwu Kika Biama is there. And when he speak, heaven listening to him. Woman obeys. In your order, and I see that you don't want to see any roadblock. You know me. If you don't have roadblock, you everywhere. You know, roadblock you everywhere. But okay, what did that outside? You know, no. Go in your order. A week on your order everywhere. The plane everywhere. Sit at home. Naga today and in some parts of the states. He knows that because you always to capitalize on somebody's advantage to excel, to push your propaganda, to push your way. Can you give sit at home? The first time he supported it. The first time I cancelled here, he supported there too. But if you that can the people, all people in the know, and you capitalize on it, when Nelly of Fabu came to your platform and said that Maznankan will not stop what's working. Chineke ya kpọwa ọkụ. Chineke ya kpọwa ọkụ ka m gwa Simon Ekpa. You know, the na-asị Maznankan that if we come out and sabotage Biafra and nobody will take command from him, he will speak to ESN, they will not listen to him. Onye ka ebo? Onye ka ebo? Just yesterday, but Ipob. Just yesterday, 2020, but Ipob. And we can see what is happening in your camp. We can also see what is happening in your camp. Like but he not there. They criticize other people. They criticize Chika Paul Edoziem. Of course, that one was another different enemy at the gate. And I know if I got that one. Watching us is coming on Saturday. Confession time again. Because they are scared. That day they're gonna actually also. We are waiting for China Sanwo to come. So there. But because he take advantage of those men, and you think we are alive. And remember what Martin Akan said. Simon Ekpa, don't let devil enter you. Oh yeah, don't let devil enter. Let me say, Kanchoya. Let me find it. Let me. It's good I play it. It's good. Let me look for it. Let me look for it. It's very good. I have to. Okay, but this thing itself. Huh? Okay, but this thing. Where is this? Where is this? Okay, it's very far away from now, you know. But let me play this. What Maznan Khan said. What he said. Let's listen to Maznan Khan. Let's listen to him.
ABAB shall be with this IPOB, this noble family of IPOB, till the restoration of Biafra and beyond. All this I pray in the name of the Most High that liveth forever, Hashem, now and forevermore. Ise, Ise, Ise. My dear and fellow Biafrans, I have returned full time and I am coming back. And I will bring hell with me. Thank you very much. Remain blessed wherever you are.
Enole, he said he's coming back. Oh, see, I am coming back. And today, Kebono, ono there. Now fight here. Today, Kelebe Mazna Kanono, ono there. But I joke, so will you go to Nigeria before the world is no? That you will not go, that you will be killed. That same person where people say that I am coming back and not today. Can I say that now? No, you're making it. If you come out and support Biafra, people will not listen to him. When you say you go, that same person now you're being in Finland, not in the land table with you. Chineke kpọọ ọkụ. Kedu mmụọ chi ihe ọzọ? Chineke kpọọ ọkụ ka nna gwa m.
That zoological republic called Nigeria will be a worse place than Somalia, and today it is happening. And if you have not applied for your Somalian visa, please try and do so. Should I say Somali visa? Try and do so as quickly as possible, because the zoo is on the path of destruction, and there is nothing man can do to reverse it. Mark today's date and what I'm telling you. Nigeria will be destroyed beyond human comprehension.
Enole, let's listen to him here again, this one again.
Liberty, fairness, equity, and justice.
In practical terms, these are very good sounding words, but in practical terms, what does Biafra mean?
Confederation.
So, a weak center,
very weak,
very strong regions.
Absolutely.
Have you had a change of mind, therefore, about getting an independent Biafra? Because that's what I seem to be hearing.
No, I've not changed my mind, no. An independent Biafra means going back to the way we were before the white man came.
Okay, so you're not talking about a federation when you say a confederation. You're not talking about a federation as part of Nigeria. You're talking about total independence.
Absolute independence.
Complete independence. Now, is there anything that can happen that will make you change your mind about this particular direction?
No.
So it is either Biafra or nothing else?
Or death, yes.
Or death?
That's correct.
If push comes to shove,
yes,
will you go to war?
No, because truth is a far more potent and deadlier weapon than bullets and mortars.
So no war? You've ruled out the...
Absolutely, I don't believe in war, no war. When I say Biafra or that, I'll keep pushing. Either I am alive, I die in the process, I won't stop. Allow me to repeat, if you don't mind.
That will make you change your mind about this particular direction?
No.
So it is either Biafra or nothing else?
Or death, yes.
Or death?
That's correct.
If push comes to shove,
yes,
will you go to war?
No, because truth is a far more potent and deadlier weapon than bullets and mortars.
So no war? You've ruled out the...
Absolutely, I don't believe in war, no war. When I say Biafra or that, I'll keep pushing. Either I am alive, I die in the process, I won't stop. Allow me to repeat, if you don't mind.
You see, he was asked, what will happen? Will he stop this thing? He said no. Either he got Biafra or death. And the lady asked him, will you go to war? I said, no. No, Chineke will destroy the zoo. And on that war, on that road to freedom, either death or life, no Biafra. Yeah, I can't know fear. I know Chineke ya kpọọ Samoneta. Chineke kpọọ ọkụ. Ka ị nọ na-agwa anyị that na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na ọwụ na ọ pụta mmiri na ọwụ na ọ pụta betray Biafra, nobody will listen to him. Onwe oge Maazị Nnamdi Kanu say that he's going to betray Biafra ka nna ajụgụ. Onwe oge o kwuru ya. Mazi Dakus, I've sent you the link. But I'm going to close now. When the was coming fast. Thank you, sir. All those gullible ones. Just because some people are carried away with their emotion or sentiment. But it's not people like us. Or not people like us. Or other people like us. Okay, what do we forgo now? This in gem. Nothing. Okay, what do we forgo? Why we know about holy with champagne, naka, freedom fighter. And these gullible ones, Ofeke. I'm oge weekend unko. Following us not going with face of the freedom now. I just be laughing. Well, let me bring another message from Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Another message from Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Let me bring another message from Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Another message from
this very evening. We are facing a very formidable array of enemies, both external and within. And we are going to overcome each and every one of these obstacles. That I can assure you. That they may know that the God we worship is an invisible God, not a God that was wrought by the hands of men. For we do not worship idol, and we can never ever worship idol. Is impossible. This very family, this IPOB, belongs to the Most High. And that is how it's going to be until Biafra comes and beyond to eternity. This evening, I want to place it on record that our enemies are intensifying their attack against us from every corner. I am not saying this as lamentation or complaint. I am only trying to prepare our people for what is to come. You are being prepared for what is to come. The time has come to separate the chaff from the wheat itself. Our march is very, very near. The enemies are trembling, they are quaking, they are doing all they can to try to stop us. But they have failed very woefully, and they will continue to fail. But I want to tell you that we are getting attacks from everywhere all over the world. And very soon, they will buy over some of you. Some of you, they will buy some of you over. The spirit of Ipob, Yasika, and Ifajuna are still in some of you. When the time comes, they will buy you over. I am not doing this program tonight to ask all of you to be strong. I am doing it to remind you, not that If they succeed in buying you over, you're not going to stop what we are doing. You can't. Not in a you cannot. Not in a trillion years. But I need you to appreciate one very simple fact. That at the end of this very race, everybody will testify that indeed Chukwukika Abiyama, the same God of Israel, of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the same God of Ehiri in Aguleri, the same God of Umweri, the same God of Ora-Eri, the same God of Owe-Eri, the same God of Arochukwu. Not if you know about the true God, one true God. You will know that indeed, not only is he omnipotent, that same God is the owner of this very agitation. No human being can stop it. We have enemies, and we need to be very, very careful, both within and without. Very, very careful. The next 2 weeks will be very pivotal. Next 2 weeks will be very, very important in the life, or should I say, in this very mission that we have embarked. And you are going to watch spectacularly how we are going to, you who are chosen before you were born. There were some people who were chosen before they were born to agitate for Biafra restoration. This is a message for you. Those who from their mother's womb they were born to do this very work. You must be very, very strong. Because Biafra will open the eyes of black people all over the world. Because Biafra will mean that blacks from America, blacks from the Caribbean, from Southern America, they will all flood into Africa. It will be like the time that Yeshua was born. Biafra is like a light, a beacon. They will follow it. They will say, let us go and see what is happening there. That is what these neo-colonialists do not want. They don't want Biafra to come. I am telling our people so they understand. The mountains, I didn't say one mountain, the mountains in front of us that we need to overcome. And for us to overcome it, we need to be very strong mentally, mental strength. Just like when you're doing anything in life, and it appears as if you are being buffeted from everywhere. That is the time that you no longer rely on willpower or your muscles. You go to your brain to endure and to persevere and to keep going until you overcome. That is the stage we are in right now. To make sure that our brain is in gear to confront everything the Janjaweed has to throw at us. We don't have money. Their budget is over $20 billion to fight us. They can bribe Facebook. They can buy them off. They can do anything they like. They can come to some of you and bribe you off. They can promise you what you've never had before. They can give you maybe a house in Dubai. They can promise you a vehicle. They can tell you, oh, we'll make you vice president. They can promise you anything to make sure that you're like them. But this very IPOB, this very hardcore is not going to move. And I will tell you why we can't move.
So Biafrans, Mazi, when it was just a minute, I'm coming. So Biafrans, this is the person annual Fianna Finland now that if he come out and sabotage Biafra, nobody will listen to him. Then have you asked him that that he's going to give up on Biafra? This is the same person annual fear. Holy. Nebu campaign naka. See that he will come out and come to Finland and be on round table with him. Maznan is a prophet. And our God will see that those that are hard, those that are called before they were born, people like us, we stand and defend every single instruction of Maznan. We stand and defend the code of conduct. When Chika Paul Edoziem, when we understood that Chika Paul Edoziem is not taking instruction of Maznan and Kano, it's not obeying the code of conduct. Guess what? You guys see how we destroy Chika Paul Edoziem. How we destroy Chinas and one kita. Oh, that was Simon Ebazi. Mazi, please, before I forward, please introduce yourself to Biafrans. What?
Good evening, fellow Biafran, lovers of freedom, people of goodwill and conscience, and Biafra at large. Today is 18th day of this month. We are grateful to be here today. Thank my brother, Moses Mays, on this his platform, where we speak the truth and defend the code of conduct and defend Mazin and the Carol rights and his siblings and Madam Nenianya. My name is Jocelyn Akujo Bindolo. It's normally known from MBC, from Lago precisely, where the province. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Depends areas you preside.
Yeah. Ndewo Mazi, because even my last topic can go before you come in. All the topic on when this guy in Finland, Simon Eber, tweeted on his Twitter, telling the world that if Maznan can come out and sabotage Biafra, that he will give order, nobody will listen to him. And if Maznan can come out, Maznan can will come to Finland and be in the land table with him. So I'm asking him, did he get any message that Maznan Khan is giving up Biafra? Did Maznan Khan tell him or told him that he's giving up on Biafra? Then who is he that he will sit on a land table with Maznan Khan to discuss what? I listened to Maznan Khan for 2 years before I committed myself. I listened to Maznan Khan from 2012 to 2014. 2012 to 20 for 2 years before I say yes. Oh yeah. For 2 years, can't get mad can't get there because afterwards leak all those things. No. Then I get mad for 2 years before I committed everything I have onto Maznan Khan. Like somebody put out yesterday, I can't matter. I be a cutter, I be a spirit here, and people are listening to him. And somebody like Chiamaka Adjelie, not there. Somebody like this true survivor, not there. Somebody like African Voice, not there. I want to hear, okay, this your tweet. It's not good. So, Mazi, what do you have to say, please, before I do?
Well, for me to say that, I know that Simon Eber is not an IPOB member. There is nothing anybody can tell me because I know how he come to IPOB. I know the people, the dogs are wise, are promoting him because they are working with him. When complaints come to them in Finland, coordinator keep on saying whatever he said about him, keep on defending his criminalities. Abraham and his brother, Chief Edoziem, are the one who are protecting him, promoting him, giving him rank. Most of them are coming, showcasing his broadcast.
Mazi, excuse me, just 1 minute, because so can you come in? I want to send you a link. The link is there. Come in. Come on. Let's engage ourselves. No, because if you insult anyone here, I'm going to block you. But if you have something to do to defend Simon Eber, I want you to come in. Let's have a kind of interactive discussion. Thank you. I'm sorry, continue.
So the people who are protecting him are the people they are regulating IPOB now. I don't know if they are working. Anyway, let me say they are working with Johannes Ndig. What they are doing now, they are working with Johannes Ndig, working with APC. Their boss man has joined APC, which is a fan Oba. He has joined APC. Their boss, the dirty bottom say, whoever I talk about, or the rat in South Africa, he will sack him. I don't know. So who the guy valued more than any even Madam Mazin and the can. This um, press conference, Barrister Marco, you know, have to be. Have you seen any of them posting it or saying anything about that? They are doing whatever they are doing whatever. So they already created division. They have made their themselves stand. When they comes out that is the person. I don't want to mention the guy because he's an non-entity. He's nobody. Calling him is just giving him the accolade because who I know. I started with Raf was 3K and now with the IPOB Mazin and the Carol. Why should I talk to somebody? I told you that my younger brother is with him. And then my younger brother say one thing. I asked him question. I and this person who will tell the story of this Biafra. I and him. So mentioning him saying something. He is doing something because his brother Dave Umai, we are there. You know, some of boy guys, we are there, say promoting what he is doing. And so, because Mazin Nandekalo say that uh, he ruled war aside of this struggle is he will destroy Nigeria with the truth, and he's using the truth. He formed ESN because of the atrocities of Fulani herdsmen. And since Fulani herdsmen were killing our people, raping them, even the United States or the UN or whatever, have they said anything? Have they said anything? But Hamas is went and killed the people of Israel now. They are okay. They are bombing Hamas, which I am against that action of Hamas. Yes, because Hamas has hold Palestine. People don't know what is happening in that area. Hamas hold Palestinian ransom, causing mayhem. All these people are dying now. It is a result. But Boni and their group are saying Fulani Hesman and Boko Haram are their own foot soldiers. But the soldiers and the army are, protecting terrorists. But you are telling me, because I'm asking for my land, asking for better life, asking for good governance, then you call me a terrorist. Don't you see that the world are biased and confused? The land we are fighting, is it in the north? Is it in Yoruba land? This is our father's land. This is our land given to us. We are not dragging anything from anywhere. Yeah. Some people, they created the Midwest with Igbo. Okay, you don't want Igbo, but what are you putting confusion? And so element will come on and begin to talk rubbish. People will be talking nonsense concerning, Mazen Nandeka. How many people, how many army, how many soldiers, how many military man Mazen Nandeka look at? Nobody. But what are they? The governor of Imo State created the Bubago. They created the Bubago, created all this unknown government in order they want to use it to encounter IPOB. If a police or army man, they say, we have bombed their stronghold. Come and see. And you know what happened to Izombe and Amu? These people like us stand and say this nonsense cannot continue. Then you are saying, where did the Mazan kill any policeman? Army, he said he's coming to Abuja with 2,000 men, 2 million men for God. The Nigerian government went down and kill so many people and say, he jumped there. What type of useless country is that? How can you believe that I will be part of that shithole? Huh? Because the country is nothing to write home about. Look at the type of election they conduct. Is it what they are defending? Some part would say, "Oh, it's my brother." They Osama Shetima bin Laden Kashim say, "Oh, even if his brother are killing people, doing what? Literally, the Nigerian fund, he will protect them." He said it. It is on air. But he is their second man that is controlling such a country. Then you want me to live with such a people? How can I live with such people who will see impunity and say impunity is good? How can me? And it's God forbid for that cannot be part of such a country. No, not now. I stand with Mazin Nandekara, I stand with his siblings, I stand with Madam Nen, I stand with hardcore IPOB. Let me hold it there. If you have anything to say, then ask me. I will still answer. I'm sorry. Yesterday I wasn't around when we did that.
Mazi. I allow you to to land to explain yourself or to express your objective view, but you haven't answered my question. I asked you, why must Simon Eber? Why must Simon Eber said if Mazin Nankano come out, he will come to Finland and have a round table with him? What are they going to discuss? Second again, have Mazin Nankano told him?
It's a laughable comment, and such a thing will not happen. Mazin Nankano cannot bring himself so low and go to. It is not possible. It's just that is no. Mazin Nankano will not try such a thing. It's not possible.
No. Biafra need to hear for you for you to explain, no, because all this is just because they have some people. Because I will blame you on China Sawankita, Chika Paul Edezeme, aka Enemy at the Gate, on Tones Lumike, on Osna Abani, all those this cabal. I will lay this blame on them, because if not them, this thing will not happen, because Mazin Nan can hand over full house to them. They now decided they want to know what Oga know. Mazin Nan can say that there are 3 things that you know that about Biafra. People that are close to me knows 1. Then Ichemofo was there. He said Ichemofo knows 2, and he knows the 3. Then our leader was told was not here, and he said that I will come back again, and he went back to Nigeria. And Chiketo Zemu, for him to manage the house that our leader left to him, he decided to go and look into where he's not supposed to look. He decided to go and look into finance. He decided to go and control finance. And Martin said, be in your lane, don't cross carpet. This is what caused all the problem. And from there, he decided to attack our leader's family. This is what caused all the problem. And these guys are going to take advantage of it. Work with China Samoru, work with Chika Pole Doziem and us Nabai. And he take advantage of them. And from there, a lot of things happen. He have some people on ground. And that is what make him to say that Mazin Nankano will come out and will come to Finland to negotiate with him. And with the backup of politicians too. So,
do
you have anything to explain?
Yeah, what I can say on that issue is that the man, Mazin Nankano, brought in, thought that is a human being. Is good. What happened now? So the whole world will know that the man is not man enough, because his brother Abani, keep on deceiving him. Secondly, all these chats, Richard and Chingom, Kankawom and Caterpillar noisemaker, they call their media warriors, right? Are the one who is telling him, giving him a wrong idea what to do. Do not listen to Mazin Nandekalo. Mazin Nandekalo make you this. You are second in command. You are this. You are that. You are a man, you can stand, you cannot listen to him, do not take any instruction. They told him, and he carried out all those nonsense. Up until now, Mazen Nandekale is not reporting, not sending any message to him. Still, he is still there, deceiving himself, thinking that because they have told him, you are this, you don't go, stand there, you are a man, defend yourself. Biafra is not for him. Is that because they are useless? They don't know what the code of conduct said. They are just behaving like the country they say they want to exist. Even the country they want to exist is more better than them. Those of them there, because if they understand what the code of conduct means, he can't be coming out writing all this junk. You see, he has sacked his son, Paul Achebe. I just saw that and I was laughing. I said, this man is a very confused animal. He's a very confused animal. So today is the other day he bring out a memo or the day of Martin and the Carlo birthday. Today they went to Barrister Ejimako was giving press conference. He bring another listen to distract his fellow charlatans, the fellow, because showing that all of them they don't know what they are doing. If they know what they are doing, they will not be writing all those things. So the man in which the man has no conscience. He don't know what he represents because he just represent Ohanes Ndigbo. Yes, he was doing what Ohanes Ndigbo. So that's all I can say about for that and whatever. So he's not working with Mazen Nandekale. His agenda and Mazen Nanda kind of agenda is quite that.
Okay, I want Biafra to listen to this.
One thing I'm going to ask you, I think it's going to be the last question before I will allow you to rest, because you have been on this journey for a very long time and every day on the phone and all that. So I'm going to ask you one last question. The question is this: if from what I've just read now about the motion for Biafra independence at the UK Parliament. Yes. The wording is that the Office of the Commonwealth must make sure they use their diplomatic power and ties to compel, though they did not use the word compel, but to compel Nigeria government to organize referendum for a possible freedom of Biafra. And this is exactly what we are all asking. Now, if this did not happen, are you ready to lead us to do anything to get the freedom of Biafra? Yes. I'm going to be number one to follow you.
Yes. You think we're going to live like this, like a bunch of animals forever? Of course not. Of course not. They know it very well that we are coming. And I will come and I'll bring her with me. They understand it very well. You better give me Biafra now. If they do not give me Biafra now, I am making it very clear to the whole world so they understand what I'm saying very clearly. So that by the time that we are gone, history they will remember the deeds of God upon our lives. We have not come for anything else. I don't exist for anything else. It's only for Biafra to come. If you're not going to give me that Biafra, I will destroy everything I see on my path. I'm being honest with you. There is no other outcome. Forget about all those speaking grammar and that's rubbish. Give us a referendum, as those British MPs tried to do, in keeping with the fact that in England you have people that have soul and conscience. If you have a referendum today and people say foolishly vote to remain in one Nigeria, I will give up. But that's where we're going to. And nothing. You know where we are now. You think we are going to drop our guns now? Is that what you think? Are we going to drop it now? No. No way. You must negotiate. And that is going to be a referendum. They understand it, or else we give them hell, and they know it. If Boko Haram, a bunch of idiots that didn't go to school, can give you tough time, imagine people who are educated and all over the world. But as you know, with Pharaoh, their ears will be blocked. They will be doing their ganja with some. They will think, oh, we have a Hanese, we have God, we also have the less of hope, which shall prevail. But you'll hear their stories soon as well. We're not going back. Oh. We have come to die for what we believe. Thank you very much for having me, Simon. And continue your good work. And don't allow Satan to get into you. Don't.
Never. Never. Thank you very much.
So Biafrans.
Satan has entered him now.
Yeah. So Biafrans. Ona Nugia now. You know? Now, he said that he will be the first person to follow Mazina Nekanu. Now, Simon Eber. So, is your follow Mazina Nekanu is asking him to come to Finland on a land table with you now. No? So that means of following Mazina Nekanu, you'll be number one person to follow him. So from follow now, you are now rubbing shoulder with Mazina Nekanu. From follow now, you want to discuss whatever is your aim with Mazina Nekanu. And what did Mazina Nekanu told you? What did he end that broadcast with? Don't allow Satan to enter you. And today, what is happening? If we Mazina Nekanu, I can say that 1 million of you is not matched to Mazina Nekanu's shoe. 1 million of you is not matched to Mazina Nekanu's shoe. Because our leader will tell you, we're going to kill you many. Oh man, this law you are playing today that you will play this law. But Obago, don't allow Satan to enter you. And today, what is the result? Today you are rubbing shoulder with Mazina Nekanu. Negu, no Fenkupu. Mazi said something, so we want to wind down now. You know?
What do you want me to say? Because all of them, Mazina and the Carlos, say, listening to them, all of them, all from beginning. It's only that Yoruba guy, what is his name, Mayego. All of other ones, all from number 1 to Z, all of them. Chimamanda is just hiding. Chimamanda is from Imo State. She's my sister. It's only him. Anyway, he speak through her friend, what's her name? Omote Biafra. So they are all best friends. They are hiding because, they do not want to say anything. They just close their mouth. They are on the side of their DOS, maybe I don't know whatever. So DOS is an administrative head, administrative head. So they are they don't have deputy. So if anybody who will not respect Martin and the Carol order, then you can, because of whatever DOS who has failed. So Martin and the Carol comes out tomorrow. Now somebody will say, oh, because DOS, you say anyway. They will ask Martin. I got there. Martin and the Carol know what to answer them because Martin and the Carol was surely answer. But when I was in prison, did you ever ask this your DOS? Did I send them message? And what were their reaction? And what did you ask the DOS? Have they asked that their DOS that did the Master the Kalu said something to you guys? Or did you guys have those responsibilities Master the Kalu asked you to do? The answer is no, because they took an evil oath, remain a slave. Like that is why they want to be in Nigeria so that Fulani will be their slave master. So whatever Fulani said to them, they will bow down. God forbid he voted for me to bow down to one dirty rat from I don't know where they brought them. Then I will now bow down because of what? like seriously. So it's not good. I saw one lady who say he bought a lady 80,000 naira. Is is the girl is her slave. In this time around, the young lady will come out and say, he is mine and mine forever. He's my slave. Just imagine that kind of rubbish. This is what they are doing. So once you criticize, so they sack Paul Achebena because he criticized or he said that what this guy is doing is not good. So which means that guy now is their highest rank man. I mean the dirty guy in the bastard in South Africa. So he's the boss man. So whatever he said, so what is whatever the so-called DOS will carry. I mean, that's what Paul or Osna Abayim and the chick those Tony Nzurumike, Tina Sawanke. I don't know what is coming to say on Saturday. Anyway, I don't want to talk much, so I just keep silent. I don't know. So they all know whatever he's coming to tell them or is close. I don't know because his man has gone to, the enter APC. Their informant now resign. I don't know what is coming to say. He's coming to attack Aloy Jimako or Kalon Dakan or Madam Nemian, or he's coming to lie. So they say they are working on that ground. Maybe I don't know what they went to Tanzania to do. So they will tell us. Anyway, I don't like to hear them because I know they are making a very big mistake. So
okay, Mazi. On this note, no,
yeah,
we will wind down. No,
yeah,
on this note.
yeah. All right.
So
Sorry about
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So fellow Diakan, good night and remain focused. The battle is ahead, so we're not going to bow down. We will stand steadfast, stand with Mazen Nandekalo. And Mazen Nandekalo is the man, always say, I'm with hope. So he's there. He's not giving up. Even this war, I can say that this war that is fighting in they started in this, maybe they have tried everything. They have tried everything. So we will stand with Israel and condemn the action of Hamas. Hamas, Hezbollah, Iran terrorists is the same with ISWAPs or Boko Haram and yet Allah and Fulani herdsmen who are raging everywhere in our land. I don't know if it is before they would have started because of IPOB now. They know that when they start, the war will rocket. So maybe they are holding them now not to start their nonsense. So we should wait, be a brother's keeper, and look on the board. Every eye should be on the board without thank you for this platform as we continue. Yeah.
Okay, Mazi. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Yeah. So, my wonderful people, Facebook, there is one thing you guys will understand, that we are not going to give up on the quest of Biafra. It doesn't matter how you are subduing my viewers. I don't care. I don't care because we have closed the Rubicon. So you can do whatever you like. It can subdue my viewers. I don't care. But all I know, my message is passing to them. Whoever I send message through this my little platform, it will get to that person. So I don't care whatever you are doing Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg, I don't care because we have passed the Rubicon. So my people, the hardcore, Those that are hard before they were born. This is Mazes aka Mwekwensu. And those that watch this program later, please share it. Share it. Let it go to the people that we are talking about. On this note, Mas no ya fota da ka afu echi. Na dị nwoke mma, na dị nwaanyị mma. Ndụ nka nka. Udo unu. Yeah, good night. From me from here, good night.
Amuna gibili ben Mikamo Bamaichangwa Chineke Yelo Mudiaka Godozo Bodani Kamona gibili ben Mikano Bamaichangwa Chineke Yelo Mudiaka Godozo Bodani Kamona gibili ben Mikano Bamaichangwa Chineke Yelo Mudiaka Godozo Bodani Kamona gibili ben Boponu ya Ijuku ya Tantam, Gomume ya Tantam, Bureni ya Komputa, Konu ya Tantam, Ijuku ya Tantam, Bureni ya Komputa, Chineke Yelo Mudiaka Godozo Bodani, Kamona gibili ben Bamaichangwa Chineke Yelo Mudiaka Godozo Bodani, Kamona gibili